stuff.
Like she even said like, everybody's really, I'm getting along with everybody, even Chris. And I go, shit like that. I was like, shit like Bella. I was like, why do you do that? I was like, where's the even Chris come in this? I was like, if you would just drop that shit, I'm sure he would too. It's been like a month since you guys' little altercation, and I was like, you guys you're the one that keeps bringing it up and bringing it up. I was like, Chris has been more than, over the top nice to you and just let it go, and you're the one that's just always this. And like, we had this long conversation, and she finally felt good, but then like, we got on her about the food ordering thing and how she's fucking it up for, everybody and just making it so much more difficult. And she's like somewhat understanding someone. And then like me and Blondie are sitting on the deck with her 30 minutes ago, and she goes, I need more than 75. Just, it was almost like she was talking to herself. It was almost like she was talking to herself.
She was like, I need more than $75 of food. I'm going to order more, and if people have a problem with it, I don't care. So be it. We were like, what?
Total opposite of what she said last night. Like, total opposite.
Wait, how does she know that already?
She's only got $25 left in
I know.
food.
So we don't know. It literally came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Like, we were talking about it.
$50 worth of food, and I mean, shouldn't that last her till the end of the month at least?
$50 lasted her about 2 days.
When did that food order come in?
It came in like
on the pizza day.
2 days ago.
Yeah, like 2 days. So she ate like $50 worth of food in 2 days.
No, but I don't know.
No, it's not gone. She's just saying like she's
projecting.
Well, she's saying she needs $25 by like the next food order.
She's been saying how she needs comfort food, chocolate, and all that. And I'm
Are you serious? We're not
like,
paying her to indulge in her like sweet
But
tooth.
now she's like already like it was.
Too, and donuts and Nutella. Like, you have for $100 for buy crap like that.
We're trying to be cool, we're trying to be civil, and I'm just telling her, I'm like, I had like maybe a 10-minute conversation with her just earlier today, and I'm like, Bella, you are not hearing what I'm saying. I go, the group will not fight you on shit, but you need to come up with a plan. And I was like, you haven't done any of that. I was like, you haven't come up with like the pricing for the food that you need, the amount of food that you'll need, like stuff like that. And
how
I was
long
like,
it take you to go through it, how much you're eat a day, and like.
She has.
And I know there's a lot of unknowns, but like you got to account for those unknowns. Like I'm gonna buy $75 worth of food and then see how that goes, and then come up with a plan. To
even with the unknowns, it's like give us somewhat of an idea. You know what I mean? Don't just come at us and say I'm gonna sell.
I typically eat like 4 meals a day. 2 cups of quinoa at a time. Like, you know what I mean? Like come up with some type of idea. Like. Approximately at least.
Well, the annoying thing too is she's coming up to me and she goes, Taylor, did the group agree on a $75 painting or a $100 painting?
I'm like, no, you know exactly what we agreed on.
I'm like, we said 75, and I was like, or no, she goes, what did my painting sell for, $100 or something? I go, well, you got 2 that sold for both, but you're getting the $75 one, and which is 7 times what we all get here, like 7 times a week. You're getting 7 times more than us a week.
It's not even a conversation that's worth having anymore, to be honest with you.
It's gonna be
like I felt legitly bad, and
I'm not even gonna get mad about it anymore.
No,
it'll play itself out. Trust me.
Like seriously, half an hour ago she said that.
Yeah.
I need more than $75. She's gonna go ahead and order more food.
That's we both were there. That's what I heard.
She said she didn't say she was gonna order more food, but she said I'm gonna need to order more food, and if the group has a problem with it, I don't care. That's what she said. She wasn't saying like I'm about to get on the phone and order more food. But the thing about it is, we all gave her all this so much like length and rope of like, doing her thing, and then she abused it by, hey, Kristen, do you need anything from this place? Hey, Bree, do you need anything from this place? Hey, Dedrick, it's like quit asking people if they need shit from this place that you order food. Like order your own food and let it be.
Let it be. Yeah.
She's trying to play it off. It's like, it wasn't my food. It was everybody.
That's what she was trying to do.
For everybody.
That's why I said no. I was like, no, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah. I'm not trying to get caught up in any of that.
Organic place.
Me and her have so much problems. Like every time I try to work shit out with her, like 2 days later, she just snap and like do it all over again. Like nothing gets resolved with her.
Well, that's what she said too, because we were like, you gotta lay off on the food ordering thing. I was like, that's starting to like mess with people's heads. And I was like, and then we're like getting kind of frustrated. And she's like, well, all I'm trying to do is help. And we're like, but you're not. You're making it like that much worse. Like we already had a system down, and now you're like making it so much worse because we don't know how many orders we have coming in. And like Erin told me, we had an order at wherever Sprouts or whatever, and it was a 2-week order that sat there for 2 weeks or 2 days. 2 days. It sat there for 2 days, and like no one. But she doesn't understand that we send people to pick it up. Like we have to find when people you'll pick up our orders.
Right.
It was just going to get handled. Just like, no, it'll just handle. Like, no.
It's
In a
not.
perfect world, maybe, yeah, that's what happens. But here, that's not what happens.
I've seen so many confusing email chains from the Sprouts
Yeah,
people, and
I've been like avoiding even looking at them.
I left
so
them
I was
alone.
like,
I'm
oh,
like,
God.
I'm not even getting involved in this.
No.
I'm not even getting involved in this.
Because all it's going to be is some massive, like, who
Headache.
opened my email and sent the crap people this?
I don't know though. I think like Bree, like back to your question about why are you here? Like also don't forget like you can also have the power to determine why you're here by what you do here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's people that put us here, but maybe the reason we were put here might not even be the reason we end up here. You know, that's the whole point of the experiment.
All change and flux. That's all you can do, really.
I just want to save a life. If I can make a difference in just one person's life, then, you know.
Well, then focus on that, you know.
Just focus on how you can do that.
Yeah.
Or what you can do by
I
that.
just want to get my blog up. It's just, you know. The thing is sad that you can't interact with people like comments or messages or forums.
No, it ain't. Trust me, it's not. It's not sad at all.
Might make you sad.
You just be grateful
sad
that
either
I was
way.
Be
Just
grateful
take
I
the
was
lesser
the-
sadness.
Be grateful I was the lab rat for that one. I took that, not you, because it was rough.
I'll be cuddling you right now. It's okay, Bree. They don't
Wiping
mean
away
it.
your tears.
They don't mean
Like,
it.
it's okay, Bree.
I totally would be crying. If someone was like, "You're ugly," I'd be like, "Why?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Just
Why do
trust
you
me on
hate
that.
me? I feel like hate me." And then I was like,
Shouldn't throw words out like that either if you're trying to get away from that whole.
"Oh,
Yeah.
that's the point. You're
wouldn't-
supposed to be able to talk about it."
Well, no, but
that's
not
like
like
saying
saying
like
it
the
lightly.
N-word should be cool to say for
Yeah.
because it's not really a derogatory.
No,
word.
it was real. I went through such a hard time that whole week. Like I was crying all the time, and like I don't know.
But
I just wanted.
saying that, Bree, is saying like it's okay. It's okay to say that. That's what you're doing by that. You know that, right? Like saying like you had a hard week. I just wanted to. Makes people think like no. I'm just stating like how it looks.
How it looks.
Yeah. And it's one of those things where it's like,
Then,
Oh.
then it can be perceived that you're taking it lightly and
Yes,
not seriously.
exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay. I see what you
we're
mean.
just more or less trying to help you out long term wise because then it's like, oh well, Bree had a bad week. She said she wanted to kill herself. So obviously she really doesn't care about the situation of people actually killing themselves. That's all. Nothing.
Just positivity.
Yes,
you know?
exactly.
Shoot, I could have put here for marketing, but I'm going to leave here a Christmas songwriter. You never know. You never know.
See? You never know.
A marketing will go out the window. I mean, like, marketing what? Like, what is that?
When
My
is the
life is
next
Christmas
replacement
pie.
thing?
A couple weeks, I think.
Probably, I think, in about 10 days or so.
It's
So
coming up
how
so
would the
fast.
vote work if legitimately everybody here voted for the same person?
It's
Is it unanimous and then there's no
then,
like?
then I feel like it's two Americas.
Probably, yeah.
America's a wild card, and like it's so hard being put up by America because you feel like you're back to a corner. Like you want to stay here, but now you're on this platform. If you leave here, like what's
Yeah, but Bree, you should have realized you're pretty safe because we put the people that we want gone up. So obviously we were gonna vote for the people that we put up gone. You know what I'm saying?
no, it's not that. It's like I feel like after all this is over, I'm afraid to go back out there because I feel like everyone out there is like hates me or something. Like
A lot of people.
You
I mean,
know,
trust
like,
me,
I
I
don't
felt like
Not
that
everybody.
too.
There's going to be a lot of people who love you and a lot of people who hate you, and that's just how it goes. Like,
But that's what I was telling him last night. Like,
Regardless.
you can't have one without the other. The more people that
no,
love you,
you're
the
not
more
going to be
people
able to
hate
have
you.
just people love you. Like, it's going to be a lot of
You're
hate.
gonna have 1,000
Yeah, a lot
lovers,
of love.
500 haters. You're gonna have
Yeah.
2,000 lovers, 1,000 haters.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just
That's how it's going
the
to
more
be.
one grows, the more the other is gonna
Yeah.
grow. Unless you're, I mean, look at Justin Bieber. Everybody loved that kid in the get-go. Now everybody hates that kid. It's how you carry yourself.
But it's like people hate him, but they still can't get enough of
Yeah,
him. You know?
so it's the opinion of the world is always going to be shifting and changing.
it's just hard to deal with that.
And it's not, you know what I realized too, is it's not even that serious. Like, before here, I would throw around like, yo, I hate this celebrity. Like, she's so annoying. Like, you throw it on lightly. So even when people are haters and they say bad things about you, a lot of times too, they're still throwing it around lightly. They say it, but then they move on with their day.
Yeah.
Like, they're not spending all day focused
like,
on
oh,
how to
that
ruin your
person's
life.
annoying or they're stupid. They cry about stupid
Yeah, like
things.
she has
That's
crooked
it.
teeth. Like, her
It's
teeth
not-
suck.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
you know.
a hate term, not like, oh, her views in life are horribly
Yeah.
shitty. Like, that's like the last.
So like
The
people
last
do
of the
move
last
on with their
haters.
lives, you know, and then
No,
they'll find.
it's like-
The thing is that's what I realized too is people will find someone else to hate though.
Yeah.
People might hate me. Like in this situation, I might have 2 weeks where all of America's like, "Yo, like she's so irritating,"
Because
or
of that,
she's,
sorry.
you know,
Because of that particular episode or whatever.
yeah.
you
And then
know.
like in 2 weeks they'll hate Taylor, and then they'll
Yeah.
hate you. Like it's always gonna
Why?
rotate.
Why?
Why?
What I do.
What I do?
What did I do wrong?
Forget
I think,
you,
I
America.
hope my episode is called The Scarlet Letter.
I hope mine's called Dr. Evil.
But yeah, I mean,
That was like the hardest thing I've ever gone through in my life.
I can imagine.
My whole life. I was like, it was really, really bad.